Dragon Age Veilguard for queer. Now we're gonna react to this article from That Park Place. Dragon Age Veilguard game director who declares himself as a queer sexual gender macer claims game is inherently queer. Okay, let's react to this. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. BioWare announced it is renaming its upcoming Dragon Age from Dragon Age Dreadwolf to Dragon Age Veilguard. At the same time, it brought to public attention that game's director is a man pretending to be a woman who supports, of course, BLM, Black Lives Matter. He also believes the game is inherently queer. Shocking. It says here, BioWare explained that change in the title is because they didn't want to focus on the enemy but rather the player and his companion. Actually, Dreadwolf still has an important part in this tale. Well, at least you guys can read this. I'm gonna have to skip the part this. It says here that right now they previously revealed that Dreadwolf was Solus, one of the companions introduced in Dragon Age Inquisition. I knew him as Solus. Well, you guys can read this. It says here, but now he wanted to tear down that Val and destroy the world, but we were the only ones who can stop him. And this is from Grums. BioWare Dragon Age has been renamed Dragon Age Veilguard. New gameplay trailer June 11th. But then again, who's surprised? This is the one. You guys can see that. That is the one, folks. Okay, let's continue. While this information is brought to a wider public by Grums, developer's story focus on Bush reveals his identity as a queer trans woman has indeed been injected into the game. Bush as a queer trans woman. I have a perspective on the game that not everyone has. Dragon Age has long been a place where LGBTQIA plus folks can see people like themselves, represented respectfully. It's inherently queer, such a rare thing for a marginalized community, for representation when feel proud and powerful how we are depicted. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. You gotta be kidding, right? I don't know. I'm gonna have to skip the... He also noted in Dragon Age, you can be who you are. Okay, that could be true. Explore possibility, consequences of your choices. That's the definition of role-playing. We all know that. It says here, BioWare lost numerous top executive developers in the middle of production of Dragon Age. Wow. This is... I don't know what to say, guys. I mean, they lost top executive and developers in the middle of that production. Back in January 2023, Mac Walters, a 19-year-old veteran of the studio, announced he is leaving. The new year comes new adventures. And some of you already know at the end of last year, I decided to leave BioWare. Shocking, I wonder why. I really need to check on this. You guys can pause the video if you want to read it. And I skip to the meat of the part. In August 2023, the company also announced significant cuts. McKay detailed in a blog post, in order to meet the needs of our upcoming project, continue to hold ourselves with the highest standard quality, ensure BioWare can continue to thrive in an industry that's rapidly evolving, we must shift to a more agile and more focused studio. As a part of transitioning, we are eliminating approximately 50 roles at BioWare. That is deeply painful and humbling to write. We are doing everything we can to ensure the process handling with empathy, respectful, clear communication. He detailed the decision preserved health of the studio, better enable us to do what we do best. Create exceptional story-driven games filled with vast, rich characters with its future, including the success of the next Mass Effect. Honestly, that's a lot to unpack. I think what they should have done, they should just fire the director. Find another one. I mean, if you don't know, previously in one of my videos in my first channel, which I'll link it up here, I made a video on how people can fight back, and you can see the rise of indie developers. Many of the veterans from Rocksteady, the OG, they're gone because they don't want to do Suicide Squad because they knew there was a social agenda within it. One of the veteran ones says that, I believe, I don't know which one it is, artist or CEO or creator, I don't know which one. He says, enjoy the failure of Suicide Squad, kill the Justice League. And that proven to be true. And I'm not certain when this is coming out. I really need to check. But if it does, BioWare makes Mass Effect, so I have little hope for this game. However, like I said before, vote with your wallet. If you guys like this game, by all means, buy it. If you don't, understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to inject identity politics. Even in this darkest time, there are still good people. There are veterans from Rocksteady who are still doing what they do best. And they're not even lectured by social justice like this. They're doing the best they can. Or they are creating their own work, which I'm certain they do. That's the reason there is a rise of indie developers.
Blooming Japanese!
Alright, let's move on then.
Here he is, sir. This kid's got potential. Really hate to lose him, but I think he's exactly what you're looking for.
Leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below. What do you guys think? Post any of your suggestions in the comments, or I can put my Discord link in the description. Visit there and put it there. And if you want gaming news or anything, visit my first channel up here.